everyone, this is Coach Christy from CrossFit Mokena, bringing you our workout for Friday, April 24th, 2020. It is T.G.I.T. Thank God it's Tabata. Just a reminder that tonight at midnight is the last opportunity to order our Stronger Together shirts. We have men's t-shirts, women's t-shirts, and women's tanks. Those are Next Level brand through Forever Fierce, so they are super great quality shirts. Again, today, Friday at midnight is the last opportunity to get in that order for those shirts, and they will be shipped directly to your house. So let's take a look at the three parts of what we're doing today. We, of course, have a warm-up, we have a strength, and we have a WOD. So first, we're going to take a look at the warm-up. The warm-up is going to be 2 rounds. It's going to be 30 seconds of work followed by a 15-second break. So 30 on, 15 off. You're going to grab your jump rope, and we're going to do 30 seconds of jump roping. You can do doubles, you can do singles, you can do a hop, skip, and a jump. We just want to get your heart rate up. So 30 seconds of jump rope followed by a 15-second break. Then we're going to do 30 seconds of sumo stance. So we're going to do sumo touch air squats. Then after a 15-second break, we're going to come down to the floor and do a 30-second strong pose for a stretch. And then we're going to come up and we're going to do 30 seconds of arm circles. We're going to go through that list twice. Then we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to do 8 Bulgarian split squats. That B stands for Bulgarian split squats. Then we're going to do 8 sumo calf raises, followed by 8 V-ups, and then finally 8 push-ups. After we go through that list twice, we're going to go through our strength. Our strength today, all movements are going to be used with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. This is every minute on the minute for 18 minutes. Since there are 3 movements, that means you're going through this list 6 times. On minute 1, we're going to do 12 Bulgarian split squats, this time holding our kettlebell or dumbbell. On minute 2, we're going to switch to the other leg and do 12 Bulgarian split squats with our kettlebell or dumbbell. And then on minute 3, we're going to do 20 of those sumo squat calf raises. And again, this time it is weighted. As we mentioned, if you take a look in the middle of the whiteboard, Stronger Together shirts, today is the last day to get those ordered. And now let's take a look at the workout. T.G.I.T, thank God it's Tabata. This is 19 minutes total. Tabata is 20 seconds of work, followed by a 10-second break over and over for 8 rounds. So if you do the math, 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off, that's 30 seconds. We're going to do 8 rounds of that. So each Tabata is 4 minutes. So we have Tabata push press, a minute break, Tabata jump rope, a minute break, Tabata V-ups, a minute break, and then Tabata push-ups. Since each Tabata is 4 minutes and there's a minute rest between each one, this is a total of 19 minutes. So if we take a look, we're going to start with Tabata push press. You're going to do 20 seconds of push press with your kettlebell or dumbbell on one arm, and then you get a 10-second break. You'll switch to the other arm for the next 20 seconds. 10-second break, right arm, 10-second break, left arm, 10-second break, right arm, 10-second break, left arm, 10-second break, for a total of 8 rounds, which means 4 times on each arm. Then you'll give yourself that minute break, and we're going to do a Tabata of jump rope, 20 seconds of jump rope, followed by a 10-second break, over and over 8 times. Then we come down to the floor for our core work, Tabata V-ups, 20 seconds of work, 10-second break, 8 times, and a minute rest. And then we have Tabata push-ups. Again, that'll be 20 seconds of push-ups, followed by a 10-second break, and you'll do that over and over for 8 rounds. So what are the movements we have today? As I mentioned, we're going to start with 30 seconds of jump rope. You can do any kind of jump rope you want. I just want you getting your heart rate up for 30 seconds. Then you'll take a 15-second break, and we're going to go into sumo squat air touches. So feet are going to be extra wide. Hands are pointing down towards the floor. I do suggest you point your toes out slightly. I'm going to squat, keeping my chest tall until my hands reach the floor, and then come back up. Squat and stand, squat and stand. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna do a frog pose. Knees are going to be wide, and if you can, Ankles come wider than your feet. Then we're simply going to push back onto our forearms. If you notice the position that my legs are in, if this is a little rough on the knees, that's okay. We can do that baby maker stretch instead. I'm literally going to be in this exact position, except now I'm standing. So hands on top of the shoes and push out with my elbows on my knees. We will really want to stretch out the groin and inner thighs. Then we're going to simply do arm circles. We want to go forward and backwards. You can do both arms at the same time. You can do forward and backwards. We want to get our shoulders warm. So we're going to go through that twice. So back to the jump rope, back to those sumo touches, back to the frog pose, and back to the arm circles. The second part of our warm-up has Bulgarian split squats. You are going to use an elevated surface and you're going to put one leg on that elevated surface. So I'm going to put my right leg on that elevated surface. I'm going to hold my hands in front for balance, and I'm simply going to squat down and stand back up. Squat down, stand back up. So that's a Bulgarian split squat. The back leg is elevated. You want to do 8 of those on each leg. Then we're going to go into 8 sumo calf raises. So again, feet are going to be wide, toes pointed out. This time you're going to hold a squat. While you're in that squat, we're going to do calf raises. So keeping your core tight, keeping your chest tall, we're going to do calf raises, holding that squat position. The next part of our warm-up is V-ups. We're going to come down to the floor and our upper body and lower body come off the floor at the same time, trying to keep our heels off the floor. If we can't do that, we can pull our knees into our chest with our hands on the floor. The final movement in our warm-up is push-ups. Hands are going to go right underneath the shoulders. Elbows are going to track back along the ribs till my chest touches the floor, and then I come up to full extension. We can absolutely roll down and roll up, or come down in one piece and roll up if we need to. So that's the 2 parts of our warm-up. Our strength, 18 minutes. That means 6 rounds. Now we're going to go through those movements, but we're going to add a weighted component. So for those Bulgarian split squats, you can hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell. It is up to you how you want to hold that object. You can hold it in the front rack position. You can hold it in one hand down by your side. You can hold it up on your shoulder. It's up to you, but we're going to try to do those squats while holding a weighted object. So I'm going to elevate my back leg. I personally am going to hold this in the front rack position, go down for my squat, and then stand. That first minute, we're going to do 12 on one leg. The next minute, we're going to switch and 12 on the other leg. It's going to be quite a doozy. On the last minute, or minute 3, we're going to go back into those sumo squat calf raises, but again, holding our kettlebell or dumbbell. And it's 20 of them, 20. So feet are going to be wide, toes pointed out. I'm going to go into that squat, holding my kettlebell or dumbbell, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., all the way up to 20. Because it's 18 minutes long, we are going through that list 6 times. Then for our workout, it says T.G.I.T, thank God it is Tabata. As I mentioned, Tabata is 20 seconds of work followed by a 10-second break. You're going to stay on the same movement for 8 rounds. Our first movement is a push press. So kettlebell or dumbbell at ready, set, go, dip and press, dip and press, dip and press. From another angle, it's a tiny dip, not a full squat, and press, dip and press. I'm going to do that for 20 seconds on the right arm. Then 10-second break. I'm going to do 20 seconds on the left arm. That is round 2. Then take a break for 10 seconds, 20 seconds on the right arm for round 3. And we will alternate round 4, round 5, round 6, 7, and round 8. After round 8, you get a full minute break. Our next Tabata is jump rope. So you can do doubles, you can do singles, you can do any jump roping you want, but your goal is to go for a solid 20 seconds and do not take a break. So 20 seconds of jump rope, 10-second break. 20 seconds of jump rope, 10-second break. 20 seconds of jump rope. You're gonna repeat that 8 times. Same sequence for the next Tabata. After your minute break, we're going to do a Tabata of V-ups. So again, coming down to the floor, 20 seconds of V-ups, followed by a 10-second break, over and over for 8 rounds. And then we do it for our push-ups. 20 seconds of push-ups, followed by a 10-second break, over and over for 8 rounds. Today, there is not a score for the workout. I just want you to work. I do want you to put in the comments, though, the weight of your weighted object for that strength, for the split squats as well as those calf raises. So good luck, everybody. Don't forget to get your orders in for those Stronger Together shirts, and I hope to see you at the box soon. Have a good one.